All right. What's up, guys? Sneaky Cat Goblin back with another video on this Saturday. I hope there's audio on this Saturday. Yesterday, I tried to re-upload. The video had audio. It just sometimes I've had this with YouTube. It was a 26-minute video, so I'm not going to recreate it. So you can watch me suck in silence on that video as I had some Legend League fails. But today I want to talk about CWL Spin and CWL Preview. And I was going to admit, I was a little scared because we started the spin. I think I started the spin at like 1 p.m. Pacific. So at that point, I have, about 11 hours to find a match. And the unfortunate thing is, we have 15 hours until it starts, which means day one starts at like 10 p.m., which is kind of annoying, right? Like, I don't want, as far as timing goes and policing people to attack, like, I'm not going to be up most of the week. And I guess I kind of learned my lesson with the CWL spins because we took like 12, and I wanted to do a 30v30, but in Reddit we trust, I guess, because I was honestly thinking, oh my gosh, like if this times out, like, can you actually time out in a CWL spin? And the answer is no. As long as you keep searching, at least from what I'm seeing from the Reddit board, is essentially there's a couple things that can happen. So it's an anti-cheat measure, right? Like, you don't want to have the case where you have a bunch of clans that will do like friendly CWL matches, right? Where essentially they will basically search at the very end of the month, or right at the end of the period, so they might get paired up together. So it just kind of goes into this big pool. And so it's trying to factor that in. I'm just kind of going through the clans to see if we have any ballers. Sorry, yawning. But that it'll automatically place you in a league at the end. Now, when it says place you in a league, obviously, hopefully it's Masters 1. But the other thing, too, is technically there's not going to be multiples of 8 that are going to be in leagues, right? Like, there's definitely, there could be some, like, multiples of 8, but you could get put in a league where you have less clans in it. And I haven't heard or seen it yet, but that is possible. So one thing to keep in mind there. The other thing is obviously if you cancel the search, I've heard that like you can get no CWL, which would have been really, really disappointing. So when I was doing the spin last night, I was like, oh God, like if we don't get paired, like I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, fortunately we got the spin. We're good. Look at the leader on this is a Town Hall 4. That's funny. It's a good looking clan. Yeah, so excited. On to the CWL preview. We're going to try furnaces in the clan castle this time around. I've heard a lot of good things about furnaces. I've had some good defense with the furnaces in the clan castle. I think I've had 2 defense so far. Yeah, 2 pretty good defense. Let's look at this here. And if they don't carry a poison, which in this case they do carry a poison, they do really, really well against a lot of different troops because they can aggro heroes as well, which is really nice. Pulling the heroes off, making it so they're hard to hit. And I don't think he puts the poison down there. Yeah, I mean, they puts the poison down. It's just, I guess, not a great attack. I mean, this is a great base. I firmly believe this is one of the better bases. Still think it's a meta type base. It gets a lot of defense. It puts a lot of emphasis on the meta troops because there isn't any like skeleton type troops. I mean, I think obviously the best attack against this is super witches. However, no, he just quit. All right. Super witches, but then again, if the single targets are so good against high DPS targets and high hit point targets, and they're all strategically placed perfectly so they're out of range of the archer queen, especially if she's on the corner. And this is, I mean, it's amazing how people just dump their troops and just expect, I'm just going to dump my troops and get a 3-star. It's just not how it works on bases like this. Which is nice, right? Like, it goes away from the whole, you can do whatever you want and still get the 3-star. So, we're looking pretty good. I've set the lineup for day 1. My second base is base 27, so I squeaked in. And we have all Town Hall 17s for the first CWL ever. We were ranked pretty high. Someone was saying that we were like top 50 in the country, which is pretty sick. I know obviously we'll drop down because we haven't done any attacks yet, but pretty cool to see. Oh yeah, we're top 100. That's sick. 97. Good for us. That's one of the highest ranks I've ever seen. Top 100. So, hopefully we can clutch up here. Hopefully we can take the W. I'm going to be doing previews every day of CWL, so I'll start doing them tomorrow. I might do some live attacks, but people really like that. So I'll just do a full CWL because this is a big one. This one matters. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. Please like, comment, subscribe, and peace.